Hi everyone. Today we are working in your student book, New Interchange, page 9, and this is exercise 3. This lesson is called Gerund Phrases. So a phrase is just a group of words, but a gerund is something I need to make sure that you know. So let's take a look at this. All right. A gerund is a verb in the ing form, so meaning your base verb plus ing, that acts like a noun. So it's not, in the sentence, it's not the verb. It's taking the place of where a noun would usually go. So, like a noun, it can be a subject or an object of a verb or preposition in a sentence. So let's look at the difference between an ing verb and a gerund. Okay, so this sentence, I am watching a video right now. Well, the subject is I. The action here, am watching, is the verb. And we know that because we have a be verb plus ing. So ing alone with no be verb is not a verb. Just remember that, okay? But if you see a be verb and then ing, well, in this case, it's present continuous, okay? Meaning it's happening now. Now here we go. Here we have ing, no be verb. That's one clue. It's a gerund. Also, what is the position in the sentence? Well, it's in the subject position. Watching videos, here's the verb, is fun. So that is a gerund. It's serving as the subject of the sentence. It's a phrase, watching videos, but technically the simple subject is the gerund. And by the way, gerunds have singular verbs. Okay. Now here's an example of where a gerund follows a verb, and so it's the object of the verb. Again, that's a gerund. It's in a noun position or pronoun position. I like what? Watching videos. Object, gerund. And the last one, so objects can come after verbs such as like or prepositions. So all prepositions are followed by gerunds. If you want to use a verb after a preposition, you need to make it a gerund. I am good at, there's your preposition, watching videos. So that, because it comes after a preposition, needs to be a gerund, ing form. Let's go back to the book. Okay, so they're going to show you how you can use a gerund as part of a whole phrase, and the whole phrase is the subject of the sentence. Okay, being a flight attendant, this whole phrase is the subject. And the simple subject is the gerund, so it's going to need a singular verb. Sounds exciting, okay? So in each one of these sentences, the gerund is the subject, and then where after the words in bold, you have a verb, and the verb needs to be singular, or if you're using a modal like could or would or should, then you don't need to worry about whether it's singular or plural because you just use the modal and then a base verb. So look at this one. Working as a veterinarian could be rewarding. Directing a TV show would be interesting. Okay? So remember, gerunds can be subjects and they can also be objects. So look on this side. We have gerund phrases as objects. He'd love, okay, here's a verb. What's the object of the verb? Being a flight attendant. So instead of just a one-word object, we have a whole phrase beginning with a gerund. Okay? And so all of these, this sentence and this sentence, we have a gerund after a verb. Same here, she'd enjoy. Now in this sentence, we have a preposition. And again, after prepositions, we need gerunds. All right, so let's look at a few examples here. It says, look at the gerund phrases in column A write your opinion of each job by choosing information from columns B and C. Then add 2 more gerund phrases and write similar sentences. Well, we're just going to do a few of these. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make this first phrase the subject. Then we're going to use one of these verbs, and then we're going to choose the rest of the sentence. Okay, so working as an accountant. We can use any of these verbs. Okay, I'm just going to use seems. Now for me, I would hate to be an accountant, so I'm going to put awful, because I never want to be an accountant. But you might really like it, so you could choose something more positive. Remember, this is write your opinion. Okay, taking care of children. I love children. So I'm going to say could be, that's the one I choose, fantastic. I think it would be nice. All right, being a farmer. Remember, if you were really writing these sentences, you would make sure you capitalize the first word. Being a farmer sounds very challenging. I think it would be hard work to be a farmer. Okay, so they're just kind of showing you the different parts of the sentence. Here we are using gerund phrases as subjects. Now if we look down at the bottom of the page, you would use here, they want you to complete the sentences with gerund phrases. So you would finish the sentence with a gerund phrase. So for example, it says, okay, we're talking about jobs. So I'd be interested in, I'd be interested in doing creative work. That would be my example. Or I'd get tired of working long hours. Or I'd be very excited about working with movie stars. I don't know. Okay, so those, again, we have prepositions here and a couple of, here's a verb, some more prepositions. They are all followed by gerunds. All right, for this exercise, not always. You could use a noun. In this case, we're using a gerund. All right, I hope that helps you understand a little bit about gerunds, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.